Hello. Hey, y'all. So it is another interview. Not my computer trying to mess up. But I just wanted to go ahead and say hey. Today we are going to be interviewing GrayWorld. I'm super excited, super dope. Just kind of a little background. So they are a band that's stationed that is based out of Massachusetts. So I just want to go ahead and get them on here and get this rolling for y'all. Don't mind how I look. I look a hot mess. But it's okay. Because when you feel good, you look good. That's what everyone says. That's what we're going to believe. So I'm going to go ahead and get them on here, you guys. Let's go ahead and get them on. I am excited. Oh. So I've invited them. By the way, Snapple came out with this strawberry pineapple. Oh, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. I was just showing everybody my Snapple because Snapple came out with strawberry pineapple lemonade.
Oh my god, I gotta have that.
I got it at a gas station. I love pineapple. I said, okay, so Snapple. I said, take all my money at this point.
Yeah, like take it all.
Yes, like it's yours. So first and foremost, thank y'all for coming on to the Vibe Out Zone. We are super excited to have you guys on here. So first and foremost, thank you. So before we get started, we're gonna go ahead and do like a speed round. Our speed round consists of silly ass questions.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
But silly questions just to kind of help like ease any nerves if there is any. So the first thing is you have to answer it like this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like boom, boom, boom. Right. So you guys can answer collectively. You guys can answer as individuals. We're gonna have my Snapple here with us today. So what is your guys' favorite food?
French fries.
Sushi.
Come on, guys.
I like sushi too.
Okay. What would you guys say is your favorite artist? Like it can be a not me messing up. It could be a like singer, songwriter. It could be an artist like that does, paintings, like whatever. Favorite artist and go.
I'm a huge fan of Paris, the band Paris. Big inspiration of mine.
Okay.
Mine's definitely Marvin Gaye for sure.
Okay.
My favorite band's Radiohead.
Okay. What would you say is your guys' spirit animal?
Ooh. Maybe a fox. A fox, maybe.
Okay.
Gorilla?
Yeah.
You said a gorilla?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe a jellyfish or something.
Okay. No one's ever said jellyfish. Can I ask why?
Honestly, I was just thinking of animals and that one popped into my mind. I don't know. They're glowing. They swim.
They do.
They're cool. They drift.
Yes. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. What is your guys' favorite song that you guys are listening to right now?
I'm currently listening to Disco Very by Warpaint. That's
okay.
A very good song.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
One of the songs that's been on the charts with SZA and
Doja Cat.
Yeah, Kiss Me More.
Kiss Me More.
I love that one.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be mine too.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And then last but not least, what is a creation of yours that is your favorite?
Ooh.
Put Me Down by GrayWorld.
Yeah. Put Me Down by GrayWorld.
You said, yeah, you already know it's us.
Let's do that. Put Me Down, Say When, GrayWorld itself.
Our first single.
Yeah, that was a good one. That
was
fun.
All right. So that was a good speed round. I like the jellyfish answer. I'm trying to fix my hair because this thing is just not working. But it's okay. Because they say when you look good, you feel good. I'm about to put a hat on. I'm about to put my little what is this? My little wrap when I be in the shower.
Yeah, honestly, that's a look.
There we go. I look like I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so nonetheless, all right. So Now we get into the nitty gritty. This is the exciting part.
Here we go.
So, you guys recently released Put Me Down
Mhm.
and Say When. What was your initial reaction to doing the completely fully mastered tracks?
It was a lot of work at first, and it was really scary to see, like, kind of hear it, because we didn't want it with past music we've made. A lot of it has been really high on the EQ, so it sounds really gritty, really like
Yeah.
hard to listen to. So we were like nervous that we wanted to make sure this sounded good through all types of radios or speakers. But I think we did okay for our first round.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds dope. It sounds really good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So what's your collaboration process when you guys are writing tracks together?
I mean, usually Lily starts off with an idea and then she sends it to us. We listen to it and we kind of add our own input. But Lily's usually like the main songwriting powerhouse of our band.
Okay.
But lately
She's like,
It's me.
yeah.
you're welcome.
But lately we've been trying to like kind of just jam out together, like in person, and come up with stuff like bouncing ideas off each other. And so we actually like have been preparing a single that we did that for, and we're excited for that.
Okay, that's exciting. Have you guys ever fought when you guys are in the songwriting process?
Not yet. I think the closest is telling this one to shut up because we're trying to tune out.
It's funny because when I asked that question, he instantly was like, like, yeah.
We're waiting for to throw punches.
Yeah.
That'll come.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys typically bounce off of ideas from each other when you guys are songwriting.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
When the pandemic started, it was hard to like get everyone to one place, and so a lot of the time it's digital. So I'll send the track, they'll add something, I'll put it in, and that's how it's been for the last like year with the pandemic.
Because COVID kind of sucks.
It kind of does suck.
It just sucks. Like, I can't say too much because Instagram be tripping, but like,
yeah, a little bit. Thankfully,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it did definitely take away from creators to be able to have that space to create, to express themselves, and then to also just network and be able to showcase your art and what you do, how you want to showcase it. I feel like it gave a limitation. You guys are in Massachusetts?
Yes.
Oh, look at me saying it right. Okay. So how, thank you, because listen, I got a speech problem. So, the little pound back. So with being in Massachusetts, how was it like going, like when the pandemic first started, to be able to kind of work on stuff for y'all, like in the process of anything, like doing any shows, and then it kind of put a hold, like how did that affect y'all?
When it came to like rehearsing live, it's been hard to play live. So I've seen a lot of bands going live on Instagram or on doing Zoom and having concerts there. But with the pandemic, we really put a hold on our live playing together. But we've been working on that a lot, so we're hoping to get gigs in. And our first like official gig would be July 31st in Marshfield.
Okay, that's exciting. Congratulations. So I bet you guys are super stoked for it.
Yeah, we're really excited. Nervous, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, it was we were kind of a new band together, and then the pandemic hit us right at the beginning, so it was like kind of the worst thing to happen to a new band. We haven't performed live to a live audience
or anything.
But we're looking at that.
Also, like, not to mention we also like live kind of farther apart. Nazly lives in Boston, and Lily and I live on the South Shore, so we're only like 10 minutes apart, but Nazly can it can take like an hour to
Yeah.
get like train or traffic.
Yeah.
So
Right.
even with that and then COVID, it just makes it like that much harder.
Oh, that much harder. That sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know, but we always
Especially
find a way to like,
Yeah.
We push through.
yeah.
exactly, because we ain't no bitches.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ew.
For sure.
But so in your song, Put Me Down, there's a brief moment where your guys' melody kind of haunts, and somebody says, how many times? I'm just laughing because my boyfriend skateboards, but it said, how many times do I have to tell you to stop skateboarding? We're supposed to go Stop and Shop. So what is the inspiration for that lyric? And are they really based on real life events?
Yes.
Tell us, Lily. Tell us.
Okay, I'll take it away. It was about, I think, 3.5 years ago now. I was skateboarding in front of my dorm, and I fell on my leg the wrong way, so I broke 6 bones in my leg. I snapped my ankle to the side, so it looked pretty wonky. And I was supposed to go to Stop and Shop with my RA, my best friend, Natalia, and they were like, what the hell? We were supposed to go to Stop and Shop and you go and break your leg.
Yeah.
And like, I'm sorry, like, what was I gonna do? I just had to
Right.
up a bit. So I asked them to record a little audio and I could
Yeah.
add to the song, and I did. And because that whole song is really about that experience.
Mhm.
It was an awful feeling, so I really wanted to be put down. Not
Right.
exactly dead, but just like
Not feeling that
just
feeling.
please like put me to sleep so I can like get this
Not feel this.
exactly,
Right.
you know?
Right. Okay, so it is based on real life. I'm cracking up because my boyfriend skateboards. And like skateboards, you know what I'm saying? And it's like he'll come home and he'll have like all banged up, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm good. You know, it's fine. Like I didn't even know it was there." And I'm just like, "The fuck is wrong with you? You don't know that was there, but he do." So I was cracking up when I heard that. I looked at him and I was like, "That's you. It's you too, T. You too, T." So I was gonna ask what Put Me Down is about, but you kind of already gave a backstory about what it was.
Pretty much.
Right. So answered my question. So your track, the Say When track,
Yep.
it's more mellow and it's a little bit more tearful. So what's the inspiration and backstory behind that?
The lyrics with that, oh my gosh. It could be taken so many different ways, and it's all about how you interpret it. You can either take it as "say when and I'll be there." It could be a love song. It could be like support with someone, but you could take it in a negative way, where like in the beginning of your lyric,
Yeah.
smoking walls in this room of mine. It could be, and it's like, what do I use for an escape? Like say when,
Right.
like. It could be drug use, alcohol use, like
It's always there for
right.
you if you need it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It's like a song written for everyone's interpretation of it.
Exactly.
I love that though. I feel like those are the best songs when you're able to give your own backstory when you're listening to it, to be able to relate to it and be transparent with it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's beautiful. That's amazing.
Thank you. We try to like have like write songs for everybody, and so they can have that emotional connection to it.
Right, because that's what music is about.
Right.
You know, music is being that it could be an escape, you know, and I feel like oftentimes it is an escape, or it can be as a therapy. I feel like I know that I'm sorry, my cat out there, I'm about to
no, all good.
I'm gonna have to beat him up. So if I get up and y'all see me, just know I'm going for him. But I know that, you know, I was in choir for a long time growing up, but music has always been something very dear to me. Just because I've been through like past emotional like hardships in my childhood, and I feel like music was the only thing that really kept me grounded, because I was able to focus in on a different emotion than maybe what I was feeling at that point. or even if I am feeling a certain emotion, I'm able to focus in on that and allow it to be felt, and then kind of not, subside it, but it's able to be not as heavy, I feel like. So to have music that, like you said, is for everybody is beautiful.
Yeah, we definitely
That's
aim for everyone.
Yeah, and I think you guys are doing just that, especially with that song, because I could tell, like, you said one thing, she said another, and it ended with, it's for everybody, and that's important. That's what being a good artist is about. So kudos to y'all. Lilly, I'm gonna focus in on you a little bit. You are kind of like the main producer of the band. When did you first start producing?
I want to say I started producing music about like 5 years ago when I was like just messing around on GarageBand. And everything was made on GarageBand these past 4-5 years. I've just got like new software, so when the new music comes out, it'll sound like super cool, super put together. But with using just GarageBand, I'm so limited to a lot of things, and it's been after like all these years, like now it's easier to like figure out how to produce on like these new fancy softwares.
Yeah.
Like we don't have like that much gear.
Right.
We're kind of building up from nothing, so it's hard
Okay.
to like produce quality work when you don't have like when you're not in a like professional studio. You don't have like all the best mics, the best amps, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we're working with what we have, and like we're slowly like building up better equipment.
Yeah. So as time goes on and releases go on, it'll hopefully just get better and better.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, hey, as I feel like as long that, first you guys are working with what you guys have, but as long as I feel like you guys are doing a great job of captivating whoever is listening to y'all's music. And I feel like, although your guys' music quality will continue to get better because you're learning this new software, you guys are going to get new equipment. You guys are doing great with what you guys have. And that's, and being humble. You guys seem very humble about it. And you guys make good music. And as long as I feel like your song and your message is what's gonna, what grabs people and gravitates them to continue to listen to y'all's music. So I would definitely say I'm excited for y'all to get new equipment. That's always a good thing. I just got I have a podcast and I just got my mic.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying? From my friend. Yes, my little pop mic. From my producer who does my podcast, he gave it to me. Because before I was just doing it on my phone and my little headphones. So definitely understand the whole, gravitating to get better quality,
Right.
But y'all are doing great with what y'all have. So good.
Yeah.
So you're welcome. So 5 years ago, and so you were producing in 2018 when you and Cam first got together to write Put Me Down.
Yes, Put Me Down was written about a year ago. When we started, we met Nazly about 2019. And
right before COVID.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like right when we needed it most. Cam and I have made music beforehand, and that's when we like really had our practice, and like I feel like GrayWorld is our final form as a band, and like we have what it takes to like bring together and actually get stuff done. Not saying that the last band was a bad one.
No, but we've had like 3 different forms, or at least like names, and like this is the one that I feel like most confident about whenever we write or release things. Like this is like, I'm not saying anything in the past is bad.
Exactly. No shade.
But this is by far my favorite stuff that Lilly and I have worked on, and with Nazly here, it makes it like 10 times better.
Yeah, we're so grateful to have Nazly join the band back then.
Look at you, Nazly. You getting all types of little love.
Threads on that guitar.
Good. Well, that's wonderful. I'm glad that you're there, Nazly, because apparently everyone else is too.
Oh yeah.
So then, Lilly, did you and Cam grow up together? Do you guys just live close? So you guys have always kind of known each other?
We live close to each other. I met them, his family. I first met his brother, and we started making music first. And then he's like, "Oh, my brother plays the drums," and then we started something. But this was about 2016.
I think 2015.
2015.
It might have been
We were
2015.
like
Yeah.
younger, so since then we've been like all music, all everything, while having being great friends and.
Okay. Good. It looks like Nazly was getting some love in our comments. I was just kind of looking.
Oh yeah, Nazly.
Yeah, everyone's saying everyone's a great artist. Everyone's a great artist. They were talking about you producing. So looks like you guys are. Yeah, everyone's giving y'all love in the chat. So
Fight the tide.
right.
Who said that?
Fight the tide, David. That was
David.
our first ever band name, Fight the Tide. And
Fight the tide.
David, who actually made that name.
Did you not know that? Oh, you didn't? Oh, well, that was like the first form. Second form was Blind Saints, and then this is our final form, hopefully.
He said, "This is the final form.
David,
I'm not giving up another one." So gonna go to Nazly real quick. So you have a different little different background. You are from Egypt.
Yes.
Okay, so listen. First of all, why the hell did you come to the States?
Yeah, what?
Is that the first question?
Yes, and then second question, that's just my personal question. Because I feel like if I was out of the United States of America, I don't know if I would want to come back.
Come back.
Right, because what the hell, it's ghetto around here. But it's just not fun. But secondly, could you kind of explain like your background, like your childhood, and what got you into doing music?
Yeah, so I went to high school in Egypt, and I applied to some universities in the US because I know that they give a lot of scholarships and stuff. So I ended up getting a scholarship to BU, and it's like you can't turn it down once they're like paying you to go there. So that was just the reason why I like to pursue my education.
Yeah.
And when I was in middle school, I did band. I played saxophone. I was like a nerdy band kid. And then my brother introduced me to guitar, so I started, going on YouTube and learning from there. And then I just got more and more like confident with it, but I never actually showed anyone that I could play, and I was like kind of reserved. And the first time that I played live was actually my senior year of high school for the talent show. And like that was the first time, and it was just like such an amazing feeling that I realized like you can't replicate anywhere else. And just like performing live on stage with music is just like out of this world, and
yeah,
that's why I'm passionate about it. Then I met these guys, and I'm just really excited about it.
that's good. Okay, so you came off of like going for your school. So what are you doing for education, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so I'm majoring in biology. It's
so
kind of
you're
like
smart.
Yeah, she's a smart
sure.
one. We're intimidated by her for sure.
Me too. Like what the hell? So you're doing biology. So what are you going for like your like career?
Oh God, if only I knew.
The big question.
I don't know. I'm passionate about biology, but I'm also super passionate about music. And I know it's really hard to like break through the industry.
Yeah.
So I'm just like following kind of where my passions lie, and music is a big passion of mine.
Hey, follow what your instinct and your heart say. We only have one life to live. We can't waste it trying to figure out or try to please other people, I would say.
That's true.
So that's definitely cool. So you grew up in Egypt though, or you just went for high school?
So I have kind of a weird twisted story. I was born in Cairo, Egypt, and then before I turned 1, I moved to a suburb of New York like for 8 years, and then for 3rd grade I moved back to Egypt, and then graduated high school in Egypt.
Okay.
So I have a little bit of a connection to the U.S. Like like my parents moved there, and we got our citizenship, and so I have that.
It's ghetto here. So I just want to touch base with me and my little son Cam.
Yeah, what's up?
I was definitely not about to call you Cam. I just don't know what I was gonna call you, because in my head, like I went blank. Like I was like, okay, we're gonna talk to Cam next, and then I said I was going to talk to you, and I was like, So kind of give me like your background, like, growing up and what got you kind of into music.
Yeah. So I live in Duxbury, Massachusetts, which is the town over from Lilly. And I've lived here all my life, so I've never really moved around as much as Nazly. Um, this is kind of like all I know. But I originally, I was never like very musically talented. Like I think I tried to play the piano in like third grade, and I was like, I can't do this. It's too hard. But I remember one day my dad brought home like one of those electric drum sets from like some yard sale or something, and like half the time it didn't work, and half the time it did. But I kind of over time I taught myself how to drum on that, and like as I got more into it, I moved on and I saved up and I bought like an actual drum set. And I met Lilly while I was on that electric thing, so we were even practicing on that like really crappy
Awesome.
electric drum set.
I don't miss it.
Neither do I. And so yeah, eventually I just kind of kept practicing, and I moved on to like actual acoustic drums, and that's what I'm on today. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Sounds good. I can't play no damn instrument, but so I'm already over here like jealous of all y'all. So it looks like somebody in the comments had asked, what are your languages? I'm guessing they're talking to Nazly. And then also, is Egypt different from the U.S.? Okay. And shout out to Seti Said, because that's my friend. That's my friend. Yeah, he has a radio show he does on, well, not radio show yet, but he does a want to argue responsibly about very good topics on Wednesdays. So shout out to him real quick. But yes, so he's asking that, is Egypt different from the U.S. and then what languages do you speak? Okay, so
Yes, Egypt is incredibly different from the U.S. I lived in New York suburb, and then I moved to like this huge city of Cairo, which is like in a third world country, and it's like completely different from where I lived, and I had like a culture shock. But like there's a lot of culture there. It's like it's a very beautiful country. It's just very trafficky. It's like a little like New York City, kind of.
Okay.
A lot of traffic, like bad drivers, big buildings.
I live in Texas, and these drivers are terrible.
Yeah. What I say is like whenever anyone complains about like Massachusetts drivers or New York drivers, like it's nothing compared to the streets of Cairo. It's like there's no rules.
Oh, no, ma'am.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, beep, beep. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What are we doing here? Why are you stopping in front of me? So do you know a different language?
Yeah, so my dad's Egyptian and my mom's Italian. So I learned Italian and Arabic, and then English from school, and then French from school as well. It's a lot of languages. I don't speak them all perfectly.
Yeah, I know.
I don't speak them all perfectly. It's like difficult to like.
I can barely speak English, so like that's
okay. Me. I could barely speak the one language that everyone's supposed to know. Like I'm over here like I can't speak it. Right. Okay, that's cool. I'm intimidated by you, and I'm not even by you. I'm like,
yeah, try.
Right. I'm like, excuse me. And then it looks like Lilly, you were getting love too. People were saying that you are amazing, that you're a natural talent. So you were getting love in here too. Right. Someone said when she's bilingual with a little. Right. So okay, getting off track because I'm over here like looking at all these comments, but people are really showing y'all love. So the next thing I wanted to ask is, when did y'all begin to start playing the guitar and singing? And then drums, you kind of already gave me a backstory, so I would be like, when do you play your drums? But I heard about the bad set. So playing the guitar and then singing.
I was kind of singing my whole life. I've done like theater when I was like growing up. I was Pinocchio once in Pinocchio.
Okay, that's tight. Go ahead.
And me and my brother would do like some theater. So once he was actually the prince in Cinderella in a play. We did that. And then for about like, I don't know, 5-6 years, I stopped for a long time. Got back up in a coffee house. And then it was when I was like 10, I picked up the guitar and then started doing coffee houses and singing more and more. And then it was about like 6 years ago, like that everything really started coming together. I was like, I'm gonna really do music now.
Okay, okay. All right. And is it kind of the same for you guys too? Like in regards of music, was it around like you guys saying the same like time frame? You guys like kind of started younger or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember like I liked singing like my whole life. It was just like I liked singing along to things and I just like belt out in my room. But I was never confident with it and I'm still not confident with it. But I started guitar in like 9th grade of high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
sing, save my life. So that's why I'm shut up on the drums over there. But yeah, I started playing drums in like 2015, and that was like the year that Lilly and I met. And I think definitely having someone to practice with, like even just when you're learning out, like practice with a different instrument, it's definitely helpful, and you get like 10 times more into learning it because there's just like that motivator there.
Okay, okay, that's tight. Somebody wanted me to ask about Sweet Enough.
Oh gosh. So when I was 6 years old, I think it was around that time, I wrote my first original song. And I was
Okay.
with my family and, just little old me. I was just on a microphone and the only lyric was, "Are you sweet enough? Are you sweet enough?" So I went around the house singing that when I was like super young. There is a recording of it somewhere.
Okay, we need to find it.
I will definitely define that. And
We need to
that
get
is,
into our little.
Dig in
I
the
know.
archives.
Oh my gosh.
It'll be in a music video.
It will be in a music video, and it is a part of the album. I did write a song for the album that has that featured in it, and it is a song built around that melody.
I'm excited.
So that'll be a tearjerker for the family.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely excited to see. I'm definitely excited to see the visual.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see the visual. That's cool though. That's real cool. I know when I was younger, there was we lived in Arizona at the time, the dry ass desert, and I was walking around in like my little pull up and like a toothbrush, and I was singing, and you would have thought that I was like speaking words, nothing, ain't nothing, like straight goo goo gaga, like gibberish. But my little heart was singing. Okay. So when you guys were originally hired, or when you were originally hired as a gig for an event, where you met, your current GrayWorld bandmates, how was the event and where did you guys end up meeting up?
I think that was like misinterpreted because they hired me as like a gig guitarist for them. Like
Okay.
Yeah, that was they were just like Nazly was originally just gonna like do some live stuff for when we needed it, but we thought she was such a good addition that we wanted her input for writing and
Okay.
for like
Moral support.
exactly. And she like really gets like how do I say this? Stays on track.
Yeah.
Like she keeps us on track a bit.
Very, very organized.
All right,
and
let's
focused.
do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lily and I tend to get distracted, and Naz is like, "We have to focus."
And
So we
we're like,
focus up.
yes, right, of course.
You're right. Of course. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
What were we doing?
Sorry.
Where were we at? Okay. So then, yes. Okay. So then I know that we had discussed the names of, coming up with GrayWorld. Because you said Roll the Tide was the first one.
Fight the Tide.
Fight the Tide. Roll the Tide. This is not Alabama. Right. Okay. So then you guys Fight the Tide. Then the second one was
Blind Saints.
Blind Saints.
So
I was not.
Yeah, she wasn't part of that at the time.
She said I wasn't part of that.
Oh,
Okay. And then you guys now have GrayWorld. So can you describe kind of why GrayWorld?
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Cam. Go ahead, Cam. It's all you. Hold on.
But I think it was right before COVID when we were still writing. We hadn't even come up with a name or anything. And I think we really started to consider names during quarantine. when we really couldn't write any music together, so we were like, all right, what's the next thing we can do to get ready for when we can write music together? So we were trying to think of band names and titles and stuff. And I think at the time, are we good?
Yep.
Do we blank out?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So it was during COVID that we really came up with the name, because everyone had just been like staring out their window and at their wall, so there's like no color in our life, and it was just all like bleak. And so we wanted to just kind of like play on that, and GrayWorld putting color into the life with our music.
Should we put it to charge?
Yeah, we will.
Okay, so good. Okay, I like that though, because COVID really did do that. You're looking outside and you're just like,
yeah, it's really nothing.
right, you know, nothing. So but I like that. I definitely like the way that it came about, especially that you guys had different names, you know.
Yeah.
So at what point did you guys all kind of come up with the idea of wanting to, I'm seeing fingertips. No, you're good. You're good.
Does it ring?
Okay.
No. Sorry, we have a phone issue.
Oh no, you're good, girl. Cause my stuff be dying all the time. I be like, I gotta switch it up. So when did you guys figure out that you guys wanted to start doing this professionally, doing music professionally? Also, people in the comments are talking about seeing who is Naz's #1 fan. Yeah. And then there's like, yeah, everyone's like, we about to have a fight. Like, y'all need to relax. People like said, hey, Lily with a little kissy face. But so yeah, when did you guys decide that music is what y'all wanted to do professionally? Charlie, if you don't get out there, I'm sorry, my cat. 1 second, Charlie.
Let's take this time.
Yeah.
1 second.
You're fine. You're good, because I'm about to kill my cat.
No, we love cats here.
Alrighty.
We're cat friendly.
He hears me because I hear his little neck. And he like does this thing where he like goes into cabinets.
Yep.
And I can hear his like little paw with his like, and then his like collar like this, like the ding ding. Like, get off the cabinet. I'll throw my Snapple at you.
Not the Snapple.
Not the good Snapple. The new one. Right. But yeah, so when did you guys do? Before my cat wanted to be rude. When you guys,
someone's gonna call it Ada.
Right.
But we decided we wanted to do music professionally about like a year ago. So when we started putting out Put Me Down, we were honestly really shocked by the amount of listens we've gotten. Not like we thought. All right.
Our past releases didn't have as many listens, and so we're surprised when we had more than the last release.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And it gave us a lot of hope, and with the amount of positive feedback we've got from the last 2 releases, it really inspired us to make more. And so we have so many songs ready to like master, really touch up, and get out there.
Okay.
And we're really excited.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited. You said July 31st.
July 31st is our like first little gig that we're gonna do live. It's just like a little private show. But by like probably early August and late August is our goal to get some. Hi, Kitty.
Say hi, Charlie, because they said they was gonna call the people on me. They said they was gonna call the people on me. I had to show them he is well fed.
Yeah.
You wanna get down?
We don't need to call Peter.
Well, no, don't call him. Don't call him, please. People in the comments gonna call him. They're gonna call him. Here, you can go down now.
Bye,
I had to show him that you was good, Charlie.
but
I saw people in the comments. I was like, hold on, I love him. He well taken care of. He's fat. Okay, so good. I'm super excited for that, for y'all, especially because you guys seem super excited.
Yeah.
Super excited. Yes.
Coming out, yes.
I wish I could be there, but it's okay because I'm gonna be watching y'all. I'm gonna be watching y'all on your stories and everything. I'm gonna be like, what y'all doing? I'm about to get live. So what are each one of your guys' favorite sounds and instruments to include in your guys' music, and why?
Well, my personal favorite guitar effect is like a chorus pedal. I
Okay.
just love, like, the first song I think I heard with a chorus pedal was Come As You Are by Nirvana. And it's just like
Mhm.
such a sonic sound, and like it's so versatile, and I think it goes really well with like indie music. So I just
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What would yours be, Cam?
I mean, it's hard because there's not like a ton of variations on drums that I can do. Um, but I would like to get some better cymbals because mine are like really really shredded. So I like any kind of cymbals that has like a whole full body feel. Zildjian makes some awesome K customs that I'd really like to get one day because they're like super full body and just like have like a nice ring to them.
Okay. Okay. And Miss Lily.
I'd have to agree with Nazly, a chorus pedal or like a wah pedal. So it has like that wah wah sound every time you hear the guitar.
Right.
And anything really eerie and airy to create some more space in a track. Like that's
you like
probably
the synths
the
too.
synths.
Yeah.
Yeah, big synth
Yeah.
player. So I'm always trying to find some new like fancy buzzes.
Okay. Okay. That sounds good. So, do you guys ever go through creative blocks when you guys are in the middle of, I'm sure everyone does. I'm sure every creator do. I don't know, even more
Currently in
so
one
or less.
right
Yeah,
right
you know what I'm saying? Like more
now.
so or less, how do you guys get through those blocks?
Um,
I feel like sometimes just stepping away from it and trying to write something completely different um,
Okay.
is like a big helper for us because I feel we have basically like our text messages is just like full of different songs that we were working on because oftentimes we'll get blocked on one and we'll just be like, all right, we need to step back, take a minute, try writing something else, and then sometimes if we're writing another song, we can almost find like another melody to put in the song that we were stuck on.
Right.
So it's just kind of going back and forth.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Do you guys think that sometimes when you guys are taking a step back, do you oftentimes find a release when you guys listen to other music? Or do you have to take a complete step away from the whole concept of music, making music, and do something else?
For me personally, I have to step away completely. So I draw. I do a lot of like tattooing on the side. So I can go.
You a tattoo artist?
She's really good.
Yes,
Very
I
good.
am.
She does it on herself too, and she's amazing.
So listen, I'm not trying to like strip or nothing, but I'm just hold on. All I'm saying is I've been trying to finish this part of my arm. Girl, don't make me come to Boston.
Yeah.
First.
Show her your tattoos.
I got this one.
Is that a snake?
It is a snake.
Because I got a little mermaid.
Oh, that's so
Ooh,
cool.
I like the mermaid. I like it.
Let
But
me
yeah,
not over the strip. Okay, so you tattoo on the side. I'm about to have to come to Boston for real.
Yeah, you gotta come on down. I'll tattoo you.
I'm gonna come on the 31st.
Yeah.
So I get a little tattoo, but yeah, that's
Tattoo and a live show. There you go.
exactly. Like what else can you do? Dang. Okay, so tattooing. So that's kind of like an escape of yours as well.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been tattooing?
Probably about. I've been a year now. Practicing. I do a little apprenticeship with someone from California.
Oh, okay.
And Rusty, he actually gave me this tattoo back here.
Hey, that's tight. I like that.
Really cute. This small one. So he's been kind of mentoring me for the past few months, and
okay. Well, that's super dope. I might have to hit you up for real.
Yeah.
I was looking at your tattoo on your arm, and somebody had asked in the comments who did your ink, but I got carried away, and it's you. So there's your answer if you still watching. She's the artist because she dope. And then Cam, what would you say is your release away from like creative blocks?
I think like I'm a little different than Lily. I like to still continue to listen to music because I think for me it's just I don't want to like lose that kind of spark or inspiration or like motivation to do it. So I think just listening to other music or other drummers, like I'll try and find different fills to put in. So it's really just kind of keeping the engine going, but like breaking it from our music, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And then Nazly, what would you say yours is?
Sometimes when I get into like a writer's block or like creative block, I just enjoy just jamming out to like just improvising or like jamming out to songs that already exist. Or if it's not music related, just like going outside and skating or being active in some way.
Okay. All right. So you guys all kind of have a different way to get through your blocks. But that's tight. That's real tight. I have to come see y'all because I'm gonna get my tattoo.
Yeah, get it out.
Not even playing. I'm gonna come get tatted up.
Yeah.
So I know that you guys don't all currently live closer. I know Nazly's in Boston. You two are in Lakeshore.
South Shore. Yep.
South Shore. I knew it had shore in it. See, so shore. And I know that you guys said, a lot of stuff has to be digital because it's harder for her to get closer to y'all. Do you guys ever see yourselves or foresee yourselves, of course, living together so to be closer for music purposes?
Yeah, we've actually had the discussion a few times when school's over and they're all set. Like, it would be nice to have like a nice apartment in the city. We can all record or just even rent out a studio space. That would be super awesome.
Okay, cool. So it sounds like you guys have a good little plan for that. As a band, do you guys have any dream collaborations that you guys want to do or personal collaborations that you guys would like to do?
There is a local band, Bowling Shoes. They're really great. I went to school with Jeremiah from that band, and would love to work with him someday. Whether it be having him produce our stuff or just going on a track with them, having joined. It would be awesome. Great band.
Yeah, super chill, dude.
Yeah, awesome people too.
Okay, so it sounds like you guys are all collectively like, hell yeah, let's get him on the
Yeah,
for sure.
He's a really cool guy. Yeah.
Good. Well, I hope that can happen for y'all. Most definitely. Do you guys have an all-time favorite artist?
Ooh.
I know that's hard. See, because
as a band, we don't know.
It could be either one. It could be a band or individually. Cause see, mine would be. He kind of pissed me off now. But Drake, I'm a big Drake fan.
Okay, yep.
You know what I'm saying? But like his new stuff don't hit like his old stuff used to. And I guess it goes with the industry or the where he at now. But it's just like, damn, you need to put out some fire heat. So,
yeah, right.
Yeah. So just knowing it could be an individual like artist.
Let's see. I'd have to go Far Caspian. Like, that's a great band, and I take a lot of their like style and interpret it and put it into our music. It's really cool, especially their effects and everything.
Okay, all right. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, I really like Far Caspian. I don't think they're my favorite personally, but I've listened to them a bunch and they're awesome and definitely some good inspiration. One of my favorite bands is it's a band from the 70s, Funkadelic. They're really good because they're like such like an awesome mixture of things.
Okay. I like him. Yeah. Cool. And then Nazly, do you have a favorite one or is it kind of the similar same?
I like a lot of different genres, but like the person who popped up into my head is Kehlani.
Okay, listen.
There we go.
We are friends. Like, we're friends. Like,
did you watch her live concert the other day?
So listen, I didn't because I had a terrible migraine. And lights were really making my eyes super like sensitive. Like, it was really hard. But let me tell you something about Kehlani.
Tell me.
First of all, we stand with her, okay? But second of all, from even like the You Should Be Here to when she to where she has gradually been, when she released her newest one and it had Serial Lover on it and it had Masego on it because I love Masego, had Masego on it. She released that and I was like, talk your shit. Because she has a very good way of captivating. Her emotional songs has a very good way of really reeling you in to make I wasn't even mad at my boyfriend, but when I heard that album I was like, don't do nothing to piss me off. Because yes, it was live until it wasn't. It was yes. Let me tell you something. I came home and I was like, don't do nothing. because, you know, I might be a serial lover. Don't play with me. But it's like, I love her music. I genuinely love how passionate she is and how she does not hold back from what she's going through and like really is very vulnerable with herself.
Yeah. And she's
So
down
as
to
y'all
earth.
see, I'm a Kehlani fan because I'm like, yes.
I'm a huge fan. Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so good. See, I'm just gonna come visit y'all. It's fine. It's no problem.
Yeah, come on over.
I got to.
Yeah.
So Cam, this
Yeah.
is for you. You once said that you wanted to create a whole new world of color and sound that was really important.
Yeah.
Do you think that your guys' debut album creates that phrase that you said?
Yeah, I think for sure, with especially when we talked about Say One, just like making it for anyone, like it's up to interpretation. Like it'll have a different meaning for Lily and it'll have a different meaning for me and just any listener out there. I think that's still our whole goal. And I think as we put out more, you know, it's not going to be always the same sound, and we really want to like just try out different things. Sometimes something will be more electronic, sometimes it'll be more acoustic, but definitely with Say When and Put Me Down, they each have their own like individual sound, and the lyrics have their own individual meanings. And again, it's like kind of all up to interpretation. And I think that's what we really want with just kind of creating a new kind of feeling to it.
Okay. I love that. So we are getting time to around the time that I said I wanted you guys to showcase anything that you guys have coming up. This is completely going to be your platform for the next couple minutes. I just, you know, want to take a step back and let y'all do your thing. So if you guys have any thing that's coming up, if you guys have a few tunes that y'all want to play, I mean, this floor is completely yours.
Thank you. Well, first we want to thank you for having us. This is really fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
of course. And we'll definitely have some more music coming out. Now that we have some more free time, we'll have more time to work on some stuff. Hopefully a single out soon, an EP in the making, and then we have an album all planned out. We've got over like 30 songs ready to like push out.
It looks like somebody in the chat is saying to play some new music. I didn't say that, but they're over here asking. So
No,
we don't have any of the instruments right now.
no instruments by us.
Look, they're like, play
Sorry,
something.
we can't
Sorry,
give you
y'all.
yet. You're not quite.
It's still in the vault.
So, yeah, exactly. But soon enough that we'll have some more music out. We'll have some live shows, hopefully within the next year, and we'll definitely keep releasing some more stuff for everyone to listen to. And we're really excited for everyone to listen to like the new stuff because there's so many different sounds. And with GrayWorld, you know, we want some like the meanings with the whole color thing, you know. They sound like really pretty songs, but their meaning might be a little bit deeper than you think.
Yeah.
And I think oh, go ahead. No. This is your floor.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think we can all agree that we're gonna at least have at least one thing out by the end of the summer.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Exactly.
That's what we're planning on. If we can, definitely more, but at least there will be one thing by the end of the summer.
Exactly.
Okay, wonderful. So end of the summer, so like July, August, because
Probably beginning of August.
Probably beginning of August, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be reaching out and be like, so question mark.
So
Where
where
the music
the
at?
new stuff that you said that?
I'm just like, so yeah, now it's August. What's up?
Yeah.
I hear crickets.
Oh.
Right, being like, you know, something came up. My friends was calling me.
Take a
I
nap.
don't know. All right. Well, first and foremost, I would love to just sit here and say thank you to y'all as a band, but then to each of one of you guys individually. Looks like they're about to make a fan club.
Yeah.
Fan club.
Fan
Looks like
club.
somebody was saying who wants to start one. So
Add me.
if I don't, you know, I mean, hey, go ahead and do it. Whoever want to do it, y'all just go ahead and start it. But definitely want to go ahead and say thank you for allowing me to have the opportunity to get to know you guys and take a minute of your guys' time. And, you know, I'm super excited for you guys, especially for your guys' performance. Definitely stoked for that. Excited to hear y'all's music. I'm going to be messaging you because I do my follow-up.
Good.
So I'll be like, it's August the 7th. I gave you a week. What's up? But keep doing what y'all are doing. I know that you guys were talking about the equipment in the beginning, but I think you guys are dope. Obviously, everyone in this chat gives y'all mad love, thinks you guys are amazing. So, just keep doing what y'all are doing. Cam, the concept of the whole world, having color and then that sound, that's beautiful. So I'm loving that you guys have also that just artistic way of trying to make music for everybody, but also captivate people as well.
For sure. Thank you.
So yeah, you're welcome. And then Nazly, everyone in here just loving you. I don't know why you came to the ghetto to the United States, but that's also really dope. You are super smart and good luck in school. So that's definitely really cool. So I just want to say thank y'all. This was an amazing interview, and I really enjoyed all of it.
Thank you
Us
so
too.
much
It was
for
really
having
fun.
us.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all welcome. So I will be dropping your guys' socials in the comments when I post you guys. But as always, we will see you guys again at Vibe Out Zone, and y'all have a great night.
Have a great
Thank you
night.
so
Thank
much.
you so
Bye,
much.
everyone.
That's
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.